Hi everyone, and welcome to Shlime Reviews. I'm Shlime, and in this video I will be reviewing unicorn slimes. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoy this content. And now for our Shlime fam shoutouts. There are 4 of you: Anya Garg, LaShawn McCoy Green, Meow Meow 2, and Okie Fam. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and if you'd like a shout out like this, comment down below, #ShlimeFam. And with that, let's get into this review. So this package got here in 7 days, which was amazing. I paid $79.31 for this order, which also includes shipping. I ordered 5 slimes from this shop, and they all arrived safely in the priority mailbox. Once opening the package, I saw my receipt along with a goodie bag with some taffies and borax. I like that this shop sticks to a green theme. I just think that's really cool. And all of the slimes were very nicely bubble wrapped. They all came in great condition. I did notice one of the slimes had a white lid. All of the others had black, which I definitely preferred. I don't know if he was phasing the white out, but I didn't really mind it. It was just something to point out. The other thing to mention is that this shop did not include a business card or care instructions, which I also just don't mind, but that is definitely something to mention if you're a beginner slimer. So the 5 slimes that I got from this shop were iced butterfly tea, Pina Colada Fizz, toxic dragonfruit lemonade, mud mask, and the last slime is Starburst Slush. I am so excited to try this shop out. Don't forget I do have chapters on my video if you want to skip around. And just a reminder, if you want to hear the ASMR, stick around until the end and that will be the rest of the video. With that, let's get into this unicorn slimes review. So the first slime we'll be looking at is Starburst Slush. This is a gorgeous icy slime that came with 3 different colors: pink, red, and yellow. I'm always impressed and happy when it doesn't mix in transit. It just looked so gorgeous when it arrived, and it had some plastic sprinkles on top. Immediately, I could just smell a delicious, strong, fruity scent that reminded me of Starburst. The scent that was listed is lemon, cherry, and strawberry, and it's just so delicious, but definitely strong. I don't mind that though. I really enjoyed it. This slime was so fun to mix together, and it just gives some really nice sizzles as you stretch it. This is a dry, icy texture, so it has a little bit of resistance when you go to stretch it, but it's really not bad. One thing I did notice was when I lifted it from my table, there was a layer of slime stuck to it, but it easily came off, but it was just something to point out because it didn't do it to my hands, and I wouldn't fault the slime because of that. This slime does have so much instant snow, so it makes sense when it does get stuck sometimes. I did already film this for my Instagram too, but it's not posted. I say this because it does do that same film to my hands for a second when I go to play with it after it sits for a while. So it's just something with the texture, but it really isn't bad and it doesn't do it for very long. And I just love the color it mixes into. It's like a very vibrant orange. It's like an orange pink. It's just such a gorgeous color. What I like about dry ices is that they do give pops and they can inflate quite a bit. And this stretches just so well and doesn't leave too much residue on my hands from the instant snow, which is so common in icy slimes. If you like Starburst, you would probably love this. It's just so relaxing with the fruity scent, and it is holdable. After having it sit for a week, it didn't need any activator. It was just as good as when I went to play with it the first time. It just, like I said, left a tiny bit of residue on my hands at first. This slime does inflate a good amount and deflates very easily as well, so it doesn't need an extra container for afterward. Overall, I really enjoyed this slime. It just doesn't look too pretty when it's doing that to my table, but it really is a great slime. And if you like dry icy slimes, I highly recommend this. So for Starburst Slush, that is a beautiful 10 out of 10 slime. The next slime we're gonna look at is Toxic Dragonfruit Lemonade. This is a gorgeous yellow jelly slime, and I know I had to try a jelly slime from Joseph's shop. Everyone was telling me I needed to, so I'm so excited. And this comes with some sugar beads in it, along with some Fimo slices that will have these little toxic symbols and dragon fruit. The slime also had iridescent glitters in it, and it was just so gorgeous. It had a light lemonade scent, and I just found it to be so refreshing. It was even more than that. It was actually listed as Dragonfruit lemonade. I don't really know what Dragonfruit smells like, but this is a delicious blend. I love it so much. This arrived beautifully. It didn't have any stickiness and it was very thick. And for being a thick jelly slime, it stretches very well. It gives amazing finger pokes and bubble pops. I love how clear it still looks too, even though it has that delicious scent in it. And just seeing the Fimo slices in that clear base is just so cute. I love seeing Fimo slices in any type of clear slime. It's just such a cute touch. The sugar beads help give it a nice texture. I don't get too many jelly slimes with add-ins, and I love it every time I do. This does start to inflate a great amount, and as it inflates, it does become a bit tackier, which is super common in jelly slimes, and it really wasn't that bad. This just inflates so much, so it makes sense on why it does become sticky. And I just love how puffy and squishy this is the more it is fluffed up. I'm glad that everyone was recommending a jelly slime to me because I was not disappointed. So for Toxic Dragonfruit Lemonade, that is a beautiful 10 out of 10 slime. The next slime we're gonna look at is Iced Butterfly Tea. I was so excited to try this for so many reasons. First, it's just gorgeous. Look at how clear and the sparkly glitters with the butterflies. It's just so beautiful. I love the purple color, and the other reason I was excited was I just haven't had a full slushy bead slime. I could already tell by poking the slushy beads that they were not as rigid as other slushy beads can be, and the clear base was just a perfect texture. It wasn't sticky. The butterfly glitters just add such a cute aesthetic, and even while pulling out the slime, I didn't have a single bead fall out, which I thought was amazing. This slime is unscented to preserve its clarity, and I will say I don't smell anything. I don't even smell the glue, and I just find that the ratio of slime to beads is perfect. The more the beads mix into the clear slime, it creates so many air pockets, and it just creates a crunchy poppy texture so easily. This clear slime is a bit thick, but it still stretches so well. And I just love the feeling of the slushy beads on my hands. I usually get like a Bingsu bead or microfloam. This just made me want to get even more slushy bead slimes in the future. I know for a fact slushy beads are hard to keep in slime, and not a single bead fell out with this one. I was so impressed. The sounds this slime makes are unbelievable. I highly recommend, if you're gonna look at any ASMR in this video, this is the one. The more the slime fluffs up, it does become a tiny bit tacky, but the tackiness is not that bad at all. And again, I always say this, but it is normal, and I really just couldn't stop playing with this one. It was just so amazing. I don't see a lot of shops honestly carry slushy bead slimes like this, so if you ever see one in Joseph's shop, I definitely recommend checking one out. This also inflates a great amount too. So for Iced Butterfly Tea, that is a beautiful 10 out of 10 slime. So the next slime we're gonna look at is Mud Mask. This color for the slime is spot on. It looks just like a mud mask. The texture for this slime is buttercream. This slime is just so soft when I go to poke it. I can instantly tell that it's a bit more on the clay heavy side, but I just loved the feel of it. It was so smooth. The scent for this slime is also a bit strong, but it was absolutely perfect. I'll be honest, I've never done a mud mask, but this is exactly how I would imagine a mud mask to smell. The scent that was listed for this slime is green tea, agave, and lime. So it was just a trip to be playing with this. It really just felt like I was playing with some weird mud mask. It was so easy to stretch, and this is a very holdable slime. This is a great slime for beginners. And this also gives some light bubble pops and good finger pokes. I just love how spreadable this slime is. And honestly, green is one of my favorite colors. I love that Uniicorn Slime also enjoys the color green. This color green is very gorgeous. I am just so in love with this. I have been really in love with holdable slimes lately, and this is definitely one of my newer favorites. It's just so good. I love spreadable slimes that give bubble pops. There's just something about that I can't get over. And this does give some very light sizzles as it starts to deflate. This slime can inflate, but it can easily fit back into the container. You don't need a spare container afterward. This is great for traveling. I love the simplicity of this slime, the scent and the color. It just makes this exactly into a mud mask. I just can't get over it. I highly recommend this slime if he brings it back to his shop. So for mud mask, that is a beautiful 10 out of 10 slime. The last slime we're gonna look at in this review is Pina Colada Fizz. This is a snow fizz slime that came in 2 different colors, a white and yellow. And I just love that it didn't mix in transit. It was just perfect when it arrived. I was so excited to smell this because Pina Colada is just amazing. And as soon as I opened it, you just smell a strong, delicious Pina Colada scent. I loved it so much. It also had these really cute green sprinkles on top and a pineapple charm, which I did not know was included. I thought that was such a cute thing to add. This slime did have a little bit of a wetness to it when I first went to poke it. I'm not sure if that was from the scent, but it does go away when I start to mix it. When I first went to poke this texture, I knew immediately this was gonna be a thick snow fizz. It was already giving some lovely crunches. And once I took it out of the container and started mixing it, it definitely took a little bit of effort at first to stretch it, but the more I would fluff this slime up, the easier it got. And I loved mixing the yellow and white together. It was just so fun, and it just makes more of a yellow color. And for being so thick, this slime didn't tear, and this gave amazing bubble pops. I love hearing the different types of bubble pops with the textures like the snow fizz and slushy bead. They're very similar but different. And this really just brought on that pina colada vibe, which is how strong of a delicious scent it had. And this slime was overall very holdable. The type of snow fizz they used wasn't rough on my hands either. I remember not having any irritation like how some snow fizzes can do. And yeah, once this slime is fully fluffed, this really does stretch so easily. And of course becomes a tiny bit tacky the more it's inflated, but it truly wasn't bad at all. And this was just another amazing slime I would recommend for the ASMR section of this video. But that's just because I love crunchy ASMR. It's just amazing. The pineapple charm also gets removed from the slime easily. And yeah, I highly recommend a snow fizz slime from this shop. This was just an amazing slime. It inflates a great amount too. So for Pina Colada Fizz, that is a beautiful 10 out of 10 slime. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and check out more of Uniicorn's slime shop. I will have a link to their shop and to their Instagram down in my description. They also have a YouTube channel I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. These slimes were truly amazing. I've been wanting to try the shop out for a very long time now. I'm so happy I got the chance to finally review them. Highly recommend just checking the shop out. Also, if you're curious, I'm on Instagram too, so follow me if you'd like to see daily slimes and just slimes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.